All right, so here's the longtime UFC veteran, Chinese star XIAONAN. And it's interesting to hear her talk about walking into that UFC PI in Shanghai because there is so much love in her nation for ZHANG WEILI that XIAONAN is okay accepting the heel role. She is okay being on the other side of that equation as long as she gets the title fight. And her body of work suggests to you that she is already deserving. Back-to-back wins over Mackenzie Dern and Jessica Andrade have entrenched her in the top 5. And many believe, pound for pound, skill for skill, already, XIAONAN is one of the very best strawweights in the world. All right, so here's the global superstar and UFC strawweight champion, Magnum ZHANG WEILI. The fight against Carla Esparza to win the title back kind of felt like an eventuality. She dominated that matchup, and now we'll see how it goes as she gets back on the horse here tonight.
Well, she's going to try to replicate that. She needs to go out and dominate. Most times, though, when you see ZHANG WEILI walk to the octagon, you feel like she's going to be the winner. I don't know if there's ever been an instance where it seemed as certain one person would win as a challenger going into that rematch with Carla Esparza. But tonight, she has a much bigger challenge in front of her. And if she's gonna get it done, she's gonna have to rely on all that skill and on that great athleticism.
Physically, she is gonna overwhelm the majority of strawweight competition. Perhaps she'll move up to flyweight at some point down the line. Tonight, though, the latest title defense for Magnum ZHANG WEILI. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, XIAONAN. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, ZHANG WEILI!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Good to have you with us tonight from T-Mobile Arena, the home of the NHL's Vegas Golden Knights, and the building in which DC shocked some of the MMA world at UFC 226, but this venue will always have a special place.
This venue holds a special place in my heart. UFC 226, I became the double champion. This is a fight venue that you should want to compete in. A great arena where you can make history. Tonight, you get your chance.
Nice punch there by XIAONAN. And there's a takedown attempt. All right, early round action here, and ZHANG WEILI not wasting any time finding a home for that right hand.
A beautiful right hand. You know, we saw this in the Jessica Andrade fight, her title-winning performance, where she overwhelmed her.
Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Strong outside leg kick. All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. I think she goes back to it here?
She's absolutely going to go back to it. When I look at her fight, I think of John Lineker, where he just throws hooks to the body, hooks to the head. She does a great job of mixing up the target, and now as the fight has progressed, expect her to try to really sit down with one and end the fight.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there. Oh, she's got her back. Minutes have ripped off the round 1 clock.
Nice punch to the head.
Just misses there with the left. Leg kick checked by XIAONAN.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown good?
Another leg kick lands.
Huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power movement in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Oh, big elbow.
XIAONAN's kick to the body. That one blocked by the defense. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Weili gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively. Oh, big left hand there. XIAONAN gets another takedown. He's one of the better takedown artists in this featherweight division. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. She's got her back now. All right, she's in the full guard here, DC.
She's gonna be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Zhang's in half guard.
She's stepping over the mount here. This is a terrible position.
XIAONAN gets back up again. Nicely done.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drive uppercuts up the middle to do damage on our opponent. Big shot to the body.
1 minute here to go, round 1. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, nice technique by her there on the side kick, DC. Defensively, how do you stop her?
When somebody's trying to side kick you, you gotta take your outside arm, roll that kick off to the side, or just move your feet a little bit. But it's hard when somebody's so good at doing that specific strike.
Huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain, bring the cast out, bring the cast, just take the foul. The night's over.
Oh, big left. Well, she's already landed several big takedowns, and there's another one. So you gotta like what you're seeing here. This offensive wrestling is on point.
It's unbelievable. The variety of takedowns is what I am truly a fan of. It's not just one thing. She is doing different approaches, different takedowns to really, really confuse her opponent.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and you talk about power, chins, heart, toughness. Just a great showcase for mixed martial arts in those 5 minutes.
Everything on full display in 5 minutes. It was unbelievable to watch these two young women truly lay it all out on the line.
All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
Second round underway. Well, get the bonus checks ready as our next round gets underway. This crowd is going sick, and hard to blame them after what they saw in the previous round.
They are going crazy. These two young ladies are putting on a show.
Strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Zhang's thigh on the outer part really starting to show signs of bruising here. She has absorbed a lot of leg kicks here tonight.
Big inside kick.
Oh, nice jab by XIAONAN.
That was a big check.
Oh, right hand lands again for ZHANG WEILI.
ZHANG Weili's starting to feel it now, man. She's starting to get off of that right hand. She's throwing it more often now because she has found that she can land it at will.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by XIAONAN.
Oh, high elbow guillotine.
That guillotine is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
XIAONAN getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
That was a slick transition. Oh, right into mount.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Zhang's really pressing now, and she's got her opponent's belly firmly placed on the mat.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Good work from the top here by ZHANG WEILI.
She is so dominant from the top position.
And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground.
Nice transition.
XIAONAN getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. XIAONAN's back into full guard.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
Zhang's right back to the full mount. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut.
That was nice.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Oh.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by ZHANG WEILI. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent's finisher.
10 minutes in the can.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. Man, it looks like you could slide a $50 right into that gash on her cheek. Better to be there than above the eye, but not a great look either way.
Absolutely, and just a visual of that cut at the end of the fight is not a good thing. She was a little bit lax in her defense, and she's ultimately paying for it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. As efficient as any striker in the division, this is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it.
She does a great job of getting that leg to the target. Beautiful leg kick.
Busy in the clinch, lands that punch.
Fighter blocks the punch. Nice.
All right, so you see some welting now on the thigh a little bit as she continues to attack that area effectively.
It's a...
There, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Now a knee. Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. Oh, huge left.
Oh my goodness, she hurt her again.
All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
XIAONAN's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets longer.
Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal. XIAONAN's eye starting to swell now. Oh, and there's another nice kick. Solid kicks across the board from her tonight.
I mean, she throws the kick without any wind-up. There's no tell to when she's coming.
Push kick there to the body.
Great timing on that double leg.
Submission attempt for her now. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Oh, she may go belly down here. There it is.
Johnson's gonna break her arm. There it is.
Oh, she got out.
She got the submission and defense going. What a beautiful display by this young lady.
Zhang's able to transition back to side control now. All right, she's got north-south position now, DC. We don't see a lot of north-south chokes in the UFC, but what is she trying to do here from what is a dominant position?
Well, you know, the north-south choke is very difficult because everybody is so well-versed in submission defense now. Right. But if done the correct way, it can happen. But you hit that north-south choke, hope that your opponent turns to their knees so that you can run to the back, try to get your hooks in, or you can attack guillotine when they go to their knees.
Zhang's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. XIAONAN going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land. And now some separation between the two athletes. That's like a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
15 seconds. Visibly limping here. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, well, some thought maybe we wouldn't get here, but there's the horn signifying the end of the round. She had her opponent rocked at one point, wasn't able to finish. Gotta think she'll be looking to do just that in the next round.
She's gonna be looking to finish this fight. She has to, right? She has her opponent hurt. Even as her opponent walked back to the corner, she still looked like she was on shaky legs. So if she takes her time, goes and finds a kill shot, she will be able to end this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a punch. Oh, she's officially wobbled now. Big uppercut. Straight right hand, but she misses. Not there. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here.
That's as good a body shot as we have certainly seen tonight. This could be it.
Massive body shot, massive strike, great attempt, great attack, and it landed perfectly for her. Oh. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory. No idea how these 2 women are standing. They are both landing massive shots.
Well, you could argue this is as good as she has looked on the feet, and she continues to target that facial region. A lot of swelling now.
I'm one of those guys that will make an overstatement. I will talk about how great they look. I don't know, and I truly...
Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by XIAONAN.
I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
Zhang's back in full guard now. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one. XIAONAN's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Oh, what a strike from her there out of that bottom position. She is offense all the time. XIAONAN's back in half guard.
And now she's involved.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up. She's stepping over the mount here.
Ooh, she could get the submission here. Good fight here, under 2 to go. All right, so after a great back and forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet, and the crowd really showing their support for these 2 women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling that these 2 women just exhibited for them.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. XIAONAN's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack. Man, did she snap her head back there? This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, so now as the cut continues to get worse, it appears as though it's starting to affect her a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to affect her. You can see it. She's reaching for it. She's pawing at it. She's trying to understand where the blood is coming from. She has got to stay locked in if she wants to win this fight.
Oh, big hook. That'll leave a mark. Well, Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find her way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her off.
I mean, at this point, she has got welts on top of welts. That thigh is severely damaged at this stage of the fight.
Well, John, our opponent came into our fight meeting and she told us, I am going to beat her legs up. It ain't going to be calf kicks. It's going to be high thigh kicks. And she won't recognize the difference. She won't recognize how to defend. She's done that, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose. So that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Well, she's done a nice job just hammering the cut on that eye. I'm not sure how much more fight time we're going to have tonight.
Yeah, she will not be able to go through this much longer. She took way too many shots to the eye, and now she's dealing with a nasty cut. She's got to be more focused on the defensive side if she wants an opportunity to win this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, 5th and final round. Oh, she lands the side kick, DC. Beautiful technique there.
She really is good at managing space with that technique. I think about Michelle Waterson, who also does it.
Oh, she lands scrambled eggs.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
XIAONAN's really limping heavily now. The leg kicks have started to pile up. Clearly, they're having the desired effect. She slips that left hand there. Head strikes. Just out of range with that right hook. And there's that jab.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Oh, she might be able to get her out of there now. Went for the inside leg kick. Back to the single. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Certainly a strong front runner for fight of the night as we go down to the wire here between these two combatants.
They're both so skilled. They're both so prepared. We knew right away this is going to be a very evenly matched competition.
Zhang's back in side control.
In the half guard.
Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now.
Oh, right into mount.
Under 3 minutes now to go round 5. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Nicely done. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by ZHANG WEILI. XIAONAN's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. Zhang's in half guard. 2 minutes and counting to go in this fight. Ground and pound from half guard. Pretty good offense from the bottom fighter as she lands again.
Let's go. We gotta get back up to your feet now.
Zhang's back in half guard. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll. Ground strikes really adding up for her now.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Zhang's in half guard. Right into side control. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Zhang.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question. Right hand after right hand from the top position.
XIAONAN's back in full guard. Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes. "20 seconds to go in the fight." Final seconds of the fight. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by ZHANG WEILI.
Hey, stop.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, XIAONAN!
All right, so we have a new strawweight queen here tonight as she begins to celebrate with her coaches and her teammates. What a moment for this newly minted UFC Women's Strawweight Champion. And now the path to 115-pound gold goes through this woman. Gonna take a big effort now to dethrone the new champ.